Last time on D&D. Shortly after running into Olin, a friendly tiefling, we pressed onward toward the volcano containing the Telexalop. After some brief planning, we consulted the local druid god Itzlin, who requested we enter the volcano and find out if the survivors were still alive. Upon reading some bones, Oscar learned that his plan was destined to fail. Olin then suggested sending something that was without a soul to continue scouting. Brock created a homunculus, and we found out the cave was full of enemies. Itzlin then suggested we use Olin as a distraction. Shortly after she left, and we entered the volcano. When we then took too long inside the volcano and it erupted. In our panic, Li Chen was left behind and petrified. When finding out she was missing, Asuka flew back into the cave and Oscar followed her on the ceiling. Asuka's wings ignited and Oscar caught her. Oscar melted a little, but they escaped from the erupting volcano. After some time fleeing, we discovered the lava wasn't flowing normally and it was avoiding us. Shortly thereafter, we were teleported to Iceland. We found out Olin survived, and there's a chance Lee can be saved too. Stay tuned to find out.
Nice. Good job. So, who you want me to give the discount tokens to? Is it going Mexter still?
Who wants them?
Everybody wants them.
I'll take more of a discount. I'm already at like 40.
Well then, let's roll for it. We'll do Asuka, Mexter, then Brock. So roll a d3.
Yeah, because right now Shade pretty much gets a discount either way, because this is his realm.
Asuka, Mexter, Brock. So it's Mexter.
Alright, well, Mexter, you feel your pockets get a little heavier as 3 tokens are inserted into your pocket.
Ooh, nice. Make good use of that.
Alright, with that, you guys watch as, Epsilon is over there talking to Shade, and, he brings Shade to you guys and announces this is his warrior that, he has been training from, for basically a long time. He's been his right hand person for a while, and that this is who he is sending with you guys to kind of help as needed. So at any point in time, Shade can contact him anywhere, so he doesn't need water to be able to talk to Epsilon. So this is the part where Shade is going to introduce and kind of explain, kind of backstory that you think your character might remember. So if you remember how long you've been in this area, you can say that, or if you just want to, introduce yourself and then figure out what's going on, you can do that. So you figure out what you want to say.
I know what I wanted. Hi, I'm Oscar.
Hello there, Oscar. As you may know, my name is, of course, Shade. I don't know what he's told you or anything else like that. All I've been told is that you guys have pretty much messed up bad enough to the point that you need someone to do something that maybe will be heroic or save whatever will happen. Because all I've heard is it's been a mess for you guys.
Kinda.
What do you mean, kinda there, Oscar? It's either it's a mess or it isn't a mess in my eyes. I mean, where do you get this kinda?
Well, I mean, we're still alive.
Last I heard, you barely survived because you were running for your lives.
This is true.
I like poke my head out like, but we did survive. There's that.
Well,
Maxter, I've
actually,
heard.
we stopped running because the lava wasn't actually chasing us. It just stopped.
Oscar,
What do you mean the lava wasn't?
Mm,
What do you mean the lava wasn't chasing? Lava chases
It was
everything.
no, it just like stopped and like floated around us. It was weird.
I've never seen that happen before. 'Cause as far as I've read in books, lava destroys everything in its path. Doesn't care if it's human, animal, plant life, whatever.
all right.
Well, it was weird too because we were running away from it, but we never got any farther from it.
So it was constantly keeping a distance, but it was like, what?
Yeah, it was the
That
darndest thing.
I would give kind of Shade would give kind of like a
Yeah,
suspicious
but
look.
I
Like,
I think it has to deal with the Telexolotl. Can
hold
you
up,
can you help us with that? We need it.
you're
We might need.
you're telling me
Well,
that thing is still alive?
I think there's more than one of them, honestly.
Oh, great heavens!
So, how many gods have you killed?
That I've been here for like over 30 years, I would imagine. I've lost track of time so much with the training and everything that I don't even remember how many gods I've killed, if I've even killed any.
I've got one.
Okay.
Yeah, we killed one god already.
I see. She would just do a facepalm kind of thing, like, what am I getting myself into with this?
Yeah, like one god is seems to be like okay with us, but when we're talking about like 7 or 8, it gets a little scary, you know.
The big question in the room is how have you guys not just died multiple times over by this point?
Oh well, I'm really good at keeping people alive.
Can confirm.
Uh-huh. And what does
Yes.
Shade report over there?
Actually, I think he's died,
He points at Mexter.
and she's died.
He points at Oscar.
Wait, did you die?
You're pointing at two
Well,
people, and I haven't even heard their names yet.
I'd say yeah, Oscar's died a couple times because Oscar hugged her to death the one time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the only name I've been introduced to is Oscar. Who are the rest of these people? Can I get some more context here so that way I'm not just being like, hey, you, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. Oh. I'm Mexter.
So you're the person I hear about that's done a lot of stupid things.
You say stupid. I hear genius. Why do you think
We're not diving into that mess that I've heard of.
fair? But we are still alive. Throwing that out there.
Barely. You're missing the key word here, Mexter. Barely.
Eh, you do too bad.
Shade would just give the Mexter like a serious look, like really. Oscar,
Brooke.
serious question for you right now.
Yes.
Where did you meet Mexter? Where did you find this moron in a way?
Hey.
That's a good question. We were in the Citadel.
Hmm.
Yeah, you find a lot of weird people in the Citadel.
There was the dragon lady. What was her name?
Oh, what was her name?
But yeah, the dragon lady introduced, well, me and Mexter, and there were others too, but they're not here now. That's kind of a long story.
As I could imagine, I've heard just a little bit of the trouble you, however many are in this group, have caused.
Really? We haven't even been here that long. It's impressive.
Your stories, from what I've heard, span multiple months, I would imagine.
We're making names for
One
ourselves,
could
guys.
say millennia.
Anyway, so I've heard this axolotl. What is the plan with this thing? I mean, clearly it's still alive. Clearly there's lava still threatening everything. And from the looks of it, you 3, 4, however many, because I haven't been told a number, haven't been able to figure out any way to kill this thing to either stop the lava, reverse what it's done, or effectively just say, who cares?
Oh, we were working on it.
Well,
Just like
I thought
you were
you
working on it in the
came to
first place.
help.
I have, but I still want to hear everyone's opinion here, because I'm sorry, I'm still being caught up to speed on everything. I just heard that you guys have done stupid things with this axolotl.
Oh, yeah. We're just trying to kill it. Well, that was one of the plans. Then one of the plans was we were going to try to put it to sleep. But that didn't really seem like a good idea either.
And building off the putting it to sleep plan, what was your idea of putting it to sleep?
Sleep spell. But we didn't have it. So that's why we didn't go that route.
Okay,
Wait, do
fair
you have a
enough.
sleep spell? Could you help us put this thing to sleep?
There's a lot of things in my wheelhouse, but I still am learning a lot. I mean, it my weapon is something I'm still even learning to myself, because I wake up one day and I have this weird thing in my hand and I have no idea how it even happened.
Oh yeah, happened to you too? You get drunk at a
You'd be
brothel
surprised.
beforehand? I
No,
got wasted.
I was literally passed out on the floor. Next thing I know, this random blade comes to my hand.
Well, I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad thing. That sounds like it's maybe here to help you, protect you, or help you get shit done.
Maxter, your
Can
guess is as good as mine.
can your blade kill the Telexolotl?
Yeah. Question.
Again, it's debatable.
Well, the real question is, would you even want to get close enough to try to kill the Telexolotl with your blade?
That's a bad need points.
Considering the fact you've clearly stated it's a lava axolotl, no matter what you use to get close to the thing, it's either going to burst into flames, melt, and pretty much spell your untimely doom.
Huh.
So unless you guys have something magically that cannot be melted, there's no chance of getting close to this thing unless there's some other plan.
What if we shoot it with a cannon? Don't you still have your say now, spider cannon?
I do have
Brock?
squiggly.
Squiggly, that was it. That was close. How does his how does he hold up in high temperatures? Hot. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. No idea.
Technically, he doesn't have to get close to the thing. I can hit anything within 120 feet.
20 feet, you say?
120 feet.
120. Excuse me. I say incorrected. Well, I
It's
mean,
alright,
that's...
Mixter. I haven't had to use that one very much lately.
Here's a massive question that I even would ask. I know some creatures just walking around this world I've been able to communicate with, depending on what happens.
How? Aren't they all, like, mean? Enemies?
Nexter, look at what I am, for crying out loud.
Oh, wait, you're not an enemy, are you? Let's take a step back.
Explain to them what you are, because they have not been given a description yet.
I was getting to that.
What are you? I've never seen one of you before.
Can you give me a minute to explain this before you start accusing things?
Well,
Go on.
I am what is called a tabaxi. We are humanoid cats, but a lot of us go back to the wild and talk to other animals, do animal things. I've never explored that path. But some of us do become companions, shopkeepers, whatever. I took the path of being a warrior.
Uh-huh. Sounds very interesting.
That
Go on.
sounds cool. Can you do
Huh.
like cool warrior stuff?
Ow. What do you mean cool warrior stuff? Like backflips or something?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh boy. How bad would you want to see a backflip?
On a scale from
Well,
1 to
I
10,
would
like a 12.
really bad, like really bad.
If I fall, you do not get to laugh.
Well, I can't help laughing if you fall.
Ugh. Shay would step back and attempt to do a backflip.
Acrobatic.
How do we get in there?
Yay.
Wrong one.
One more.
Wrong one. Acrobatic.
Oh gosh darn it!
It's the very top.
It's hard to read things on this tiny page.
There you go.
All right. With a 12, I mean, it's not the best backflip in the world, but you do kind of do one. They've seen better from Lee.
Still working on it. Don't give me a break.
Huh. Okay. I mean, looks like you got potential. You gotta work on your form a little bit.
When you carry around the things I have to, there's no time for like perfection kind of things.
Oh. Like body parts?
My weapon, Mexter.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, weapons. Exactly, yeah. Not body parts. Who brought up body parts?
I'm
I'll look to the
guessing
side awkwardly.
I'm guessing you all would like to see what even weapon I'm carrying.
Oh, is this the blade you were talking about that found you?
Yes, Mexter, it is.
Oh. Sure. Just keep it over there. I'll take a step back.
Yeah,
I have
like
a cool weapon too.
yeah. Anyway, Shade would put out her hand to try and summon her Keyblade.
Hmm.
Alright. So, is this you wanting to show them what the Keyblade looks like?
Yes.
Alright, 1 second. In everybody's journal, I will briefly let everyone see what the Keyblade looks like. So this is what you currently see in Shade's hand.
Interesting. That looks like some fine craftsmanship there. Let's see if we got the little like shape on the bottom. Nice. What do you guys call that again?
Your guess is as good as mine, Mexter. I've adapted to calling it a Keyblade because it's the shape of a key.
Yeah.
I haven't been told anything else that it could be called.
Hmm.
Do you ever get poked by this bit? And he points at the little thing at the end of the.
I have not managed to poke myself yet.
How long have you had it?
Again, Mexter, it's been 20 years since this thing chose me.
Oh, okay.
I've lost track of time.
Okay. I didn't know if it was then or recent. I got you. I got you. Well, I guess
No,
you
I
guys.
mean,
I guess you. I guess y'all got some history together then. History.
honestly, it like I said, it just randomly appeared in my hand one day, and all I know is I can summon it when need be,
Huh?
kind of thing.
You don't like to sheath it or anything?
No,
Huh?
Shay would still have her hand put out as it disappears.
Well, that's fucking cool. Huh.
Wow.
Huh. Could you like Could you like punch something hard enough it goes inside their chest and then call your sword and it just like appears there? That'd be cool.
Shay will give a thinking look like, I've never attempted that because I don't think it would be useful.
Oh no, it'd be pretty
Um,
bloody.
Yeah, and especially with how bad it is to get blood out of fur, I've never wanted to attempt it.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I figure you know that feeling there, Mexter. When's the last time you shaved?
Uh, what? It's like, what year is it again? I don't even know.
Jade would again facepalm at Mexter. It's just,
Well, I mean, it's
how have you survived this long?
oh, we work together as a team, right? Right, guys?
We're more of an autonomous collective.
Oh my God, you
Yes.
guys and that
Wait.
shit. I'll like remember the dress and get sad. I like that dress.
What do you
Hold
mean
up,
you
you were
like
in a
the dress? You took it off.
you
Well,
were in a
yeah.
dress?
Yeah, that's how I was the captain of this thing, and then I got demoted, so I took it off.
The only reason I'm in these clothes is because this is all I could afford.
Oh no, I was willing to wear it because it came with the
I mean,
power, and then the power was taken, so the clothes were taken away, taken off.
You see this? He like gestures towards his staff. It's a tree.
Made out of
meaning
it?
that it was made from a tree or that you snapped off a twig.
No. It's a tree. Do you want to see? I could show you.
Sure, this ought to give me a good laugh.
Take a step back or five.
Wait, hold on. He looks around. How big is this tent? Are we in a tent?
Is not big enough for a tree. There is definitely a roof on this tent.
I don't think this is big enough.
Yeah, probably not. Actually, now thinking about it.
I'll show you some other time if we survive.
I like how you say if. Like that doesn't fill me with much confidence here,
It'll grow on you.
Oscar.
It'll grow on you. Don't worry, Shade.
Oh, don't worry. I'll do everything I can to keep you alive.
I would hope so.
Ask these guys.
At this point in time, the druid would come over. He'd sit down basically right next to y'all, and he'd ask you, "What is your plan to either help yourselves or help the world? You know, have you decided anything yet? Is there anything you want to ask me?"
Do you happen to have any idea of what would be a good idea to do? We're trying to brainstorm here and not really come up with a whole bunch.
Well, you're going up against I'm basically a demigod, so it's a supreme evil, and they're in numbers. From what I know, several of them have awoken now. So it's going to be
Oh,
more than one to have to deal with.
fuck.
That being said, sleep would be a good idea.
Oh,
Uh,
just sleep it all away? Like sleep it off? They'll go away?
He wasn't meaning that, Mexter.
I was hoping so. Yeah, that's one of the ideas we actually had. We were just trying to figure out a way to actually put it to sleep.
why didn't you say so? I have a
Oh,
cleric that can put some scrolls together for you.
uh, oh, oh.
Wait, can they do enough for all of them?
Yes,
Even I have to ask. You said 7 were woken, correct?
yes, 7 are awoken.
Are there more waiting in sleep?
Yes, there's over 30 of them on this island.
Oh crap.
What?
Yep. Yes, so you want to get to them before they all awaken. Once they all awaken, there's no saving anything. But yes, I can put together some scrolls for you, some scrolls of sleep. Um, any magic wielder can use them. Who am I giving it to?
I'm more of a curse guy. Blood curse, to be exact.
Don't look at me. I don't even know what I can do. All this key still's unloading things to me.
Me and Oscar are the two spells.
Yeah.
I
Oscar.
I
see, I
think
see.
Brock can use scrolls too.
Can you, Mr. Brock?
I can, but it's not my forte.
Right. I will make a few of them. I will have extras made as well, just in case. Um, but yeah,
Uh,
what's going on?
what do we do when we get them to fall asleep?
Once they are asleep, I have a cell for them. But they can only go in there once they're asleep.
And what's the plan once they're in the cell? Would they just sleep and then wake up and we'd be still screwed, or
They will stay asleep. The cell is made so that they stay asleep.
I'm sure they could be regularly visited by clerics if necessary. Well,
It's basically an ethereal plane that you guys are sending them to. So even if they did wake up, they won't be here.
and then bigger
so
question
how?
here.
Go ahead.
Even if we stop the axolotls, what's gonna happen to the lava?
Well, with the Telexolotls gone, I will be able to regain my full power and the lava will recede back into the volcanoes.
So the way this is sounding is it's like we put them to sleep or this world is screwed beyond belief.
Yes.
Ugh.
Or
Yeah.
figure out a way to that you can knock them out as well. If you do enough damage to them, you can incapacitate them. But like I said, you have to do damage to them in order to do that. So there's several ways you can do it, but the sleep spell is just the easiest.
And I would hazard to guess the safest.
Yeah, yeah.
How does transport work?
To get from one place to the other.
To get them from one place to the other? Because aren't they really big?
They are really big, but you have Shade here with you, and Shade can contact me anytime without water.
Okay, so you'll bring the cell to us?
I'll bring the Telexolotl to the cell.
Okay.
Granted, if things don't turn sideways.
Nah, I'm feeling pretty confident. We got this.
Okay, so how do we find them?
Any type of volcano or big areas of lava is usually where they hang out at. But with a lot of
Cutting out.
them
Cut out. It was weird.
waking up now,
Your voice was glitching out, and it's like you're still talking right now.
I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich
Oh,
County. I play
our
it straight
internet
up, yo.
fucked up.
Okay,
We
yeah.
we
Okay.
got kicked from Discord and then brought back.
Okay. So yeah, re-say that again.
Okay, so what all did you guys hear before It went
I didn't hear anything because it was all robotic. I was wondering if it was
Yeah.
my Wi-Fi.
Alright.
thought it was mine.
Same. That's why I'm going to wired right now.
Alright, so you heard none of that. Basically, he's telling you big bodies of lava, volcanoes, or towns. He tells you that you need to go to a town because they're going to be looking for sacrifices.
Define sacrifices.
Humanoid sacrifices. They need innocent souls to continue to take over and wake up other Telexolotls. So they're going to go for children.
But what if we find one and it's not just one?
Use
They
more than one
usually
spell.
they usually travel in packs of one. Normally with their fire snakes and salamanders in tow, but it's usually one per. There's not very many towns here. And again, I reiterate, they go for children.
Oh.
They
These just sound like a
do
whole
go
mess.
for children.
He just said that, Mexter.
Well, I was just making sure. Oh,
I would assume they go for the children because they are the least able to defend themselves.
yeah.
And the most innocent.
So all I'm hearing is they're wasting time while children die.
Pretty much.
So let's get moving.
You seem very eager for someone who wants to sign their own death warrant in my mind.
I've had a suicide. What's I forgot my fucking brain. Oh. The hell, I completely forgot the fucking phrase.
You had a death wish for a while, I'm guessing?
There you go.
Oh, Death Wish.
Oh, that completely skipped my mind.
No, I think it's just we get dealt that hand, and it's like, you got to deal with it kind of situation.
Yes, but there's a difference between dealing with it stupidly that results in the death of every single person, and then there's a way of dealing with it smartly that will at least maybe at most spend 10 lives of innocent people to save thousands.
Yeah.
I mean, which one is the better pros and cons option here, guys?
I mean,
I say no one dies.
in a perfect world.
Oscar, in all honest opinion, I think we'll way past that. What do you mean, nuh-uh?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Olin said he could help.
Oscar, you do realize we'll have a better chance of finding them in a village where there are kids than just wandering around hoping that we don't step our foot into lava and burn. So either way, someone's going to die. Not to mention, while we're trying to find these axolotls, nothing says that they aren't attacking another village that is miles away from us and killing people there. So again, it's a little too late to already say that there's not going to be deaths.
Well, we're gonna try to minimize the casualties.
That's what I was hoping for, Mexter, that we would minimize the casualties happening in this event. Because there's no way we're not going to like completely negate them. That's out of the questions.
Yep.
Alright, well, at this point in time, it is getting dark. Nighttime has fallen upon the world. And with that, Mexter, your weaponry feels a little bit heavier. A random item appears on you.
Huh? The hell was that? You guys feel that?
Should we look over at Mexter? The hell was what? Are you feeling things?
I don't know. Back feels a little heavier. It's weird.
Shade will make a mental note to kind of keep an eye on Nexter.
Can I check my bag to see what it is?
Alright, you check your bag and see that there's a random weapon that you now currently possess. You are unsure of how this got in your inventory, you are unsure of where it came from, you are just sure that this power feels connected to you in some way.
Huh. Well, ain't that about a bitch?
Care to share with the rest of the class here, Nexter? Because you're looking into a bag and we have no idea what the heck you're doing.
Oh. Yeah, I just had like a random weapon in my inventory. A little odd, but I'm not going to question it.
Don't look and get force in the mouth, is my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, weirder things have happened.
Well, maybe you should question. At least a little.
I questioned it enough to check it. That's good enough, right?
Oh
Show it to
god.
Olin. Maybe he knows what it is.
Also
You-
check it.
You said that, Oscar, and the first thing I thought of was when you said maybe a little, I was like, maybe it's Alexalotl.
Wait, what? I swear!
I mean, Nexter has looked a gift horse in more than a mouth.
Yeah,
I've heard about that.
it's okay.
Wait,
It doesn't
what?
happen often.
He looks like
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, kind of hurts. But I'm
You
past
wanna
it. I'm past
you
it.
wanna show us what this is, Nexter, or are you just gonna keep it to yourself and keep us all in suspense here?
This
He
is
usually goes for suspense.
some kind of random
Fair
weapon.
enough.
I like pokey things.
Yeah, it does look like a pokey thing.
Is it more pokey than my Keyblade?
No,
Oh, it's the pokey thing.
but it is
Oh
nice.
gosh. Can we focus on the task at the Can we focus at the task at hand here?
You're the one that brought the pokey thing.
He's the one that got the pokey thing.
I'm just glad to have a pokey thing.
Can we focus?
Sleep.
Meanwhile, while we're sitting here talking about a stupid pokey thing, people are dying because of you people.
I don't know. Mainly because of us. It's like a byproduct.
Were or were you not the ones that went into the volcano?
We weren't the first ones to go into the volcano. I'll tell you that.
That's
You may
true.
not have
And
been the
technically,
first, but you were the last ones to go in there, which caused this chain of events.
Oh yeah, that might have been us.
at your god's request, by the way.
Yeah, we were sent there.
Doesn't matter if it was by request or not. You got sent there, you caused these chains of events, and now you're freaking lollygagging.
Eh,
All I'm saying is if a weapon randomly appears, you should maybe ask some questions about it.
I don't disagree with you, Oscar.
wonder how quickly this
I'm
would
just
kill a man.
saying. Shay would just facepalm again at hearing Nexter. Nexter, I beg of you, focus. Where?
Yes.
Alright, well, the god sits there and walks up to you, the druid god. He looks at each one of you and says, do you know which town you're going to go to first?
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we go to the one that we were at earlier with the kobold friend?
Oh, your fellow demigod that has all the rest of Oscar's spells.
Hold the phone here.
Oh yeah, Oscar. That's right.
Shouldn't we consult a map to figure out where this volcano was and how far the lava could have traveled in the time that we were discussing?
Possibly, but we don't have a map of this place.
Yeah.
We've already established the lava was magic.
Oscar, as much as the lava can be magic, it doesn't stop the natural flow. If these axolotls are power hungry, want to expand their army, they're not going to waste time.
Yeah.
They're going to do as much as they can to make sure that no matter who we are, we can't stop them.
Yeah.
So I think the most logical thing would be is to ask maybe someone in this tent if they have a map that we can look at and devise a better plan and what city we would go to.
You make a compelling point. Sounds good to me.
Any objections, Oscar?
Yes, I want to go see my friend.
Which one? You have many friends.
Yes, I do. The kobold.
Oh, yeah, that guy is pretty cool. You guys are pretty good friends, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, big
Also,
question here.
because Brock said that Asuka has spells there.
Yeah.
And there's my cloak too. Or well, it's not a cloak. It's anything but a cloak.
Also, don't forget that the dwarf friend that we had in there has a pair of wings that we can use to fix Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have as much good of a fairy that can't fly.
But
Yeah.
this is the big question here that you need to think of. If these axolotls are wanting to quickly build an army, how close was that city to the volcano? And in the time that you have spent here, how far has that lava traveled?
Yeah.
Because depending on these
Okay.
circumstances here, it's not worth it.
So time is what you're worried.
Time and location.
Well,
Because like I've said
I
multiple
have a
times, that
solution.
lava will not stop.
I am really, really, really fat. And I can hold other people.
It sounded like you said fat. Sorry.
Can't confirm.
It really did, but
So-
yeah, fast.
So let me get this straight, Oscar. You would be willing to take this risk without going in, knowing how far anything has traveled, even if it results in your untimely demise.
It matches our MO.
Cade with facepalm again. I'm surrounded by idiots.
And plus, you know, it would be nice to be well prepared before if we did have a big fight.
That is the first logical thing that has came out of your mouth this entire time, Dexter.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
I was
agreed. Let's
waiting
go.
on how many spells?
exactly. And then all of our gear.
The druid will also say it will take at least an hour to 2 hours before all of these scrolls are done. He has several clerics working on them.
We
Okay.
have an hour or 2 hours to get the horse to moving and come back.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah, we
think
could do that.
as much as you want to see your friend Oscar, we really should look at a map first.
Yeah. I mean, I, I think we should really try to get those wings for Asuka because I don't know how you holding up, Asuka. I know that had to been pretty traumatic. Kid.
I was gonna say, Asuka's already wandering in the direction she thinks is the correct way to town.
No,
She gives
no,
a
Asuka.
about planning.
Wait. I'll get us there faster. But
They're going to
I'll
get themselves
look.
killed.
Okay.
Oscar turns back to the group.
Look, I'm gonna go with Asuka, and Brock, you can come too if you want. We'll be back before the spells are done, okay?
You best not get yourselves killed.
No guarantees, but we'll try.
Try harder.
No guarantees, but we'll try.
Shay would just keep her hand on her head like, I swear, why is this happening?
Because we're an autonomous collective.
As the one that has no brains.
Wow. You're just gonna leave us like that? Okay.
I really.
Did
Shay
I get
would
left
have been
behind? I feel like I got left behind.
We both did.
It's okay. It's okay. They're doing important business. We need that stuff so we can take care of the.
I still think they should have looked at a map first because they don't know how far that lava's traveled.
It's okay. I think they would be able
You
to
Master,
find a way.
Master, remind me again, how close were you guys to death before escaping that cave? Or that volcano? My apologies.
Like a couple shakes of a lamb's tail, you know, pretty close.
So pretty much you would have been knocking on, and in a pirate term, J.V. Jones's locker if some mysterious force didn't save you.
I mean, I have no idea. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on recently since we've all partied up. and met each other.
boy.
Yeah. Because this isn't really our first rodeo. I mean, maybe to certain circumstances, but we've been in some hot water before.
Yeah, and how many times in that hot water have you barely made it out with your lives?
Oh, every time. That's why we're here. And I want to rummage through my bag and pull out the wanted poster we had from that one place. Say, see, look, we were wanted. We were wanted at a place. It was totally fraudulent. We got not set up, but it was a false accusation. That's what I'm trying to say. Then I'll put the scroll picture back in my bag.
Shay would still have a suspicious look. Sure, it was.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
No,
Well,
we did get
seeing
set up.
how
Those fucking princes. Sorry.
seems how the group has now been split up, which is never a good idea, but you guys are doing it anyway.
Apparently.
All
I was
the
gonna say-
red circles are towns, and the purple one is where you're going to.
I say, how much? Okay, so as a giant vulture, which I think I have, could I carry Oscar and Brock?
Depends on how much the vulture can carry.
Question.
I'll say I don't know how heavy Brock is, but Oscar only weighs like 40 pounds. Like 50, I think, if you add Cedric, because he's probably like 10 pounds now.
Oh, getting big.
Don't forget the lizard.
Why that distance? Well, I mean, he turns into a little itty bitty lizard, so I didn't even think he would be more than like
So
maybe half a pound. If he's just like sleeping in a pocket.
Oh.
Yes, but
I
he's
didn't-
been following you this whole time. Like he is waddling behind you, eating from the sack of meat you put on its face.
Oh yeah.
Weigh about 170 right now with the armor.
Man, you're a donkey boy. Hello, can you hear me?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can-
no. Wait,
I feel
hold
like I
on. Talk again, Mexter?
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
go for it. What were you saying, Oscar?
I'm looking it up, and according to this guy, he says, C player handbook, it says 225 pounds or 420 pounds. So it should be within range.
Yeah, because Oscar's teeny tiny, and as long as she tells the lizard to go small.
So guess what? I'm gonna turn into that, and we're gonna get a bird's eye view of this rhyme
Oh, you're
while we
taking
go
me
and
for
pick
the
this
ride.
shit up.
Man, I wish I could see that.
So the first question is Brock, are you afraid of heights?
I'm a mountain dwarf. Of course I'm afraid of heights.
All right. So as he's going up, Brock, give me a wisdom save, or you start panicking.
No, come on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
19. Good. Atta fucking boy. What a.
I may not be
Right.
strong, but I'm smart.
You're safe for now, until I force you to make another roll.
Yeah. So can we get a? You want me to roll perception? Can we get a look at the
Yes.
surroundings?
Yes, I do.
Oh boy.
Brock's opinion.
18.
I'm not panicking. I can do it too for funsies.
Right, hold on, I had to reload my
Are you really
thing.
gonna look?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so an 18, Oscar, you see a lot of lava, but it hasn't quite reached the towns yet. And the other thing is Mr. Brock, you see a whole lot of lava, and that's another wisdom save, buddy.
Fuck yes.
Oh
You-
god.
Oh
From
gosh.
which direction is the lava coming from, and which town is the most vulnerable or gonna go down first?
It looks like
Oh no.
see, you guys were right where you guys basically are. Miko has pretty much been surrounded by the lava. So that one is the most at risk.
Which one?
It is this one here.
Okay, the one closest to us.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Literally, you guys came from here.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
where the druid currently is where all of you guys' tokens currently are.
Okay.
But yeah, it's this one the druid would have told you it's Miko. It is a poor settlement. There's not a whole lot of people left here anyway because it was so close to the gate. So you're unsure if there's kids in that town or not. But that being said, what are you doing? Classical Genius, yeah? Well, you definitely needed that. You saved with that quick thought there. Hey,
Okay.
Shade, hold on. Shade,
Okay.
is there any way you can like mute when you're not talking that way? It doesn't like reverb our voices up here. Thank you. Alright. So anyway, yes, with your flaccid genius you saved because if not you would have failed and started panicking.
But yeah, he's not dilly-dallying. He's not gonna waste any time. He's gonna fly straight to there and then straight back.
I know, that's why I did it. It's just funny.
Yeah. See, that's what you get for rolling perception, even though you're not the one technically looking around. It's Birdie Boy here.
I know. It brought me
Well,
good joy.
Asuka could too if she wanted to, but I don't know if she's looking.
I from everything that's happened to Oscar, probably not. I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure.
sure the poor little thing is probably pissed off at the fact that she's flying and not actually she being the one flying.
Nah, girl's going through nom flashbacks. She just hears the helicopters and the voices in the trees.
Shit.
Don't forget the fortunate son.
Damn.
All right. With that, it takes you guys, I want to say, 2.5 to 3 hour flight, which is a lot faster than fucking walking, to Itzlan, which is the main town where you left Nelly at and everything else as well. Yeah, so you guys arrive there. You see very panicked villagers. They're like, throwing a bunch of stuff in, carts and stuff, and they're about to brave the wilds to get to the druid's tent. So, what you doing?
I'm gonna land and turn back into Oscar. Make sure everybody gets off me safely.
All right, everybody hops down.
Asuka's gonna try to find Nelly first thing anyway.
Okay, let's make this quick.
I'm gonna go after the dwarf.
I'm gonna follow him.
All right, so you follow Brock. Oscar, you're going after Nelly.
Mhm.
You get into the inn, and you see Nelly is behind the counter, and she's cooking food.
She just watches her for a moment and see if she sees her.
As you watch her, she turns to put a bowl of food on the counter, and then you hear, "Oh, it didn't pick up. is it not picking up, mommy? It's supposed to scream. It was picking up my fucking
You were
scream.
doing like too high.
You were probably
Mother.
peeking your mic.
Yeah, well, you hear mommy very, very loudly. And she comes running right to you.
Is she going to like run and like hug or just like run
Oh, yeah.
up to her?
Oh, yeah. She
Okay.
runs in, she grabs you into a big ol' hug. And then the
Wings
first thing
is
out of her
so tender.
mouth is, Mommy, where are your wings?
With your sister?
Damn.
All right, I got to roll a wisdom for her. Good job.
She ain't got any tact.
0. None.
Well, you just freaked her the fuck out. She's screaming, she's crying, and she runs out the door into the wild. Good job.
Nice. Now I have to go find my fucking kid.
Yay.
He's gonna chase after her.
All right. Well, you're chasing after her. What is Brock and Oscar doing? Because you guys are looking for people too, so you guys split up.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for the dwarf that's got the wings, the shop owner.
All right. You find him. He's in the middle of packing all his shit up.
Friend, I need a favor.
Oh, it's you. Hello,
Aye.
fellow brethren.
You still got them wings?
Yes, yes, I do. What you need for him?
Unfortunately, our fairy friend, you know, the one that's got fun toys and things, is currently missing her wings. I need those ones.
Oh, Miss Moneybags.
Aye.
I'm sure I can loan them to you, but you gotta give them back when you're done. Just because I like Miss Moneybags, even though she's
Enough.
an elf.
Fair enough.
He hands you a very unique set of wings. He tells you that you have to attune to this item. Once attuned, you get flight.
Thank you, Fred.
What about me?
Oh, you're the one that I was working on the cloak thing for, right?
Yeah, he's still outside and his like hands on the force field.
He walks you a very unique piece. It is a displacer beast teleporting cloak.
Ooh. The fuck was
Now,
that?
this looks extremely amazing. Like he has put some hard work into this. He even embroidered your face on the back of it.
Oh
Wow.
my god. I
The old
love
one or
it.
the new one?
The old one, definitely. He's not seen him before he melted. He kind of smiles and says, I did some good work for you. I hope you're satisfied, and the next time we meet, you'll buy something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I got taught how money works. Oh
Good,
yeah, we gotta
good.
go find him. Wait, have you seen the kobold recently?
He was packing up the last of his stuff a few minutes ago. You might still be able to catch him.
Okay.
He runs off.
Remind me to have you teach me a few things the next time we come back.
Oh, you want to learn my trade?
Aye.
I will definitely teach you. You're a brother.
Appreciate you, brother. And I'm gonna go chasing after Oscar.
Bye. All right. So as you guys walk in, you see the kobold behind the counter. He's got a bag of holding in front of him, and he's looking in there. It almost looks like he's counting while looking into a bag of holding.
Hi.
Oscar
Oh,
pipes up.
holy hell! Oh, hello, demigod. How are you?
I've been better. We have to save the world. Can we make this quick?
What what happened? Why are you melty?
Well, uh, it's a long story. We've been fighting things, or well, running away from things. It was hot.
Oh, I see, I see. Um, are you also here for the druid god? I was working on some scrolls for him as well.
Yeah,
Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. So you'll get it to him too.
we are going right back there, right now, as soon as you give us them.
All right, all right. Um, well, here's the things for Oscar. I've worked very hard every single night to be able to pump out as many as she ordered. I hope they're to her liking, and I hope she shops here again, cause I really like making money. You know, cause that's my job. But yeah, and here is Scrolls. He said that it's Scrolls asleep. It's three of them that I have made, and that somebody needed them, but I'm not sure who, because he wouldn't tell me.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. And a healing scroll. There's two healing scrolls here too, and he hands you healing scrolls as well. He's not gonna tell you which ones. You'll have to figure that out a little bit later, but
How many healing scrolls?
he gave you two.
What's his name again?
You already forgot the kobold's name.
I probably have it written down. I'm just hoping you tell me so it'd speed it up.
No. Yeah, you can check your notes. Because remember, he was your friend. So you should
And
have
fellow
written it
demigod.
down. I mean, I can very well open up the sheet and tell you, but yeah, you're supposed to be writing important stuff like that down.
I assume it's still with Oscar. I saw him
Um,
pick up the scrolls.
And then how many fireball scrolls was it? 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think there was,
Okay.
what, 10 left, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because she picked up 3.
Oh,
So you now have 13 scrolls in total.
No. Oscar will have 13.
No, I mean he's got the 3 sleep ones and the 10 fireball ones.
2 healing.
And then 2 healing.
Oh, 2 healing. Okay, so
Yeah, that should be easy. 10 are the same, 3 are the same, 2 are the same, right?
I have it written down.
Nothing's ever easy.
except
Okay,
killing
well,
Master.
He's gonna turn back to Kobold in a hurry.
okay, well, stay safe and don't die, and we'll save all your customers. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Because can't make money if my customers are
Exactly.
That's the spirit.
dead. He just pretty much looks down and starts counting in the bag of holding again.
Just gonna make a little note in his brain. Remember to remind Oscar not to make promises he can't keep.
So we leave.
Okay, so all right, where's Oscar?
Good question.
If I were Oscar, what would I have done?
Probably go find the kid, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's right. She was here, wasn't she?
Aye.
Where was she?
The inn, yeah?
Oh yeah, let's check.
head back.
Well, you guys walk in and see the inn is currently a mess. There is food that's been flung, and you see a bunch of very concerned citizens just kind of like looking toward the door, like in gasp, like as you guys enter, they say they just took off running. That child is not going to survive if somebody doesn't save her.
What child?
Some little drow elf child, like she's elf slash halfling. She just like took off out the door, like the little one that's supposed to fly said something to her, and she just took off.
Oh God.
Turn around. And please, let's fucking hope this works.
You can see a trail of food leading out the door and down the gravel path that you guys came in on.
And I'm going to immediately start running in that direction in my fucking heavy ass.
I'll follow.
Alright, you come up on Asuka as she is trying to convince Nellie to stop. Nellie is surrounded by what looks like fire snakes.
How many?
Right now, you only see two that are circling Nellie.
Okay. I'm not going to step on your toes. If you have a plan, go for it. Otherwise, Oscar's going to do something.
Not that one, not that one. That one. Boop. Bring me the child.
Well, she is not going to fight it, and you end up pulling the child toward you. She panics, says, "Let me go! I gotta save Lee!"
And just to... Most likely, I'm going to have to do this because I am guaranteeing it already. Button, 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 button. There it is. Boop.
It's a good thing you did that because I'm about to roll against you.
Just to make sure.
She matched.
Matches.
Hold on. Yeet.
She gets halfway loose and starts like
One.
pulling you.
1 second. I'm sure you already know where this is going. Boop. It's hard to do without a mouse. Wrong button.
Oh God.
Trying to minimize things. Whoop. There we go. So that 12 should have been
Alright.
15.
Alright, as you, technically, hold on. It's not a saving throw. You didn't roll a save.
Ability check or saving throw.
I guess I'll give it to you. Just one time. But yeah, you could clearly tell that she's like freaked the fuck out. She wants nothing to do with anybody. She is trying to get wherever Lee has died.
All right. Oscar's still going to go through with his plan. He's going to turn into a giant vulture again. He's going to beckon for them to get on.
Probably a good idea for me to do something I don't want to do, but I'm going to tie the kid up. That way she can't get out. and then hop on a bird, I guess.
All right. Is Oscar hopping on as well?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need the dwarf to roll me another wisdom save.
Fucking do good, man.
Got
You'd
this.
think I'd learn not to look right now.
Oh, good shit.
Oh, you saved with a 14. But you could definitely feel the anxieties of being up this high in the sky.
He is booking it straight home.
It takes you guys another 2 to 3 hours of flight. You arrive back and basically Shade and Mixture. Each one of you are holding well, Shade, you're holding 4 scrolls of sleep. And Mixture, you have 3. That is just what has been able to be pumped out in the little bit of time that they have had to make scrolls. Each one of you, especially Shade, you currently are in possession of 4, well, we'll give you 2 greater and 1, normal healing potion. So you have 4 greater healing potions and 1 normal. So make sure you add that to your inventory so you know that you have it. Do you have access to his sheet still, Oscar?
Probably.
You want to like show him how to add potions? Because I don't know.
I mean, I think I'm pretty confident that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I only touched his sheet maybe 2 or 3 times when we made it.
Okay.
He did pretty much all of it.
All right. So if you want to add it to like your actual rolls, you can do that if it's much easier for you. Or you can just try and remember what the potion heals for and then slash R. And anytime I say slash R, it's literally the slash R, let's say 4D10. So you would type something like that, like you'll slash R and then 4D10. And that basically is how you roll things without using the bar on the side to roll things.
Okay, got it.
So it's up to you on which one you want to do. But you have potions now to keep yourself alive. The druid had been working on them for you for the past 2-3 days because he basically knew that, something was gonna happen and you were going to be deployed.
But just make sure you're adding them to your inventory so you know you have them.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, is adding them to the inventory.
Yeah, and then you take them off as you use them, so that way you can keep track of everything. But that being said, you guys do end up arriving back, Oscar. It's same length of trip. You see the lava has taken over one of the towns, basically the town that's right next to y'all. That place is engulfed now.
Okay.
And as you get back, the druid says we need to move further away so the lava does not find us here. So you guys have the rest of tonight, well, today, because it's now the next day, to decide on what you're going to do to head out and either save everybody, save yourselves, or whatever. If you have any questions, he tells you guys to ask. if you're not sure what question to ask, you can always roll an intelligence, and if you roll high enough, I will give you a question to ask. And you can thank Phantom for this because again, he's like, they need the extra help, and that he's glad Shade's here to kind of help.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
So we're all back together
they're
now.
all back in the tent now, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
First things I'm gonna ask Oscar. So, since you were out and about, how far was the lava from what you could tell?
And
talking.
with that, Oscar, you would know that it's close to a lot of towns. It hasn't engulfed a lot of them yet, but the one next to you guys is engulfed with the lava.
So it's spreading kind of fast. The one that's next to us, the town that's next to us, is pretty much already engulfed. But we can save some of them.
So, pretty much the lava's almost right at our doorstep.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
Huh.
Well, that's not
But that
nice,
means
I
we're
guess.
also right next to where we need to be, so that's good. So I say, as they start to go away, we go towards it.
You're really confident on death, I would imagine.
Death is something I control.
Death? Oh, I'm not even getting into that.
To be fair, we've all died at least once, except for the big, well, one there. So
Yeah.
we're kind of used to it by now.
Not the end of the world.
Technically, he has went down.
Speak all for yourselves here. I mean, I'm the one person that would never like to experience death in their life.
Well, we didn't welcome it. It just sort of happened. We dealt with it, and then here we are.
Boy. Okay,
Oh yeah, here's this. He starts to hand out stuff. Got 10 scrolls to Oscar. You got that? Oscar?
Yep.
Okay. And then I also got 3 sleep scrolls from the kobold. He said they were for you, but I assume they're for us. He's looking at Olin.
You see Olin kind of smile and say, "Yes, I've sent out word to anyone who makes scrolls to make them, and been paid them pretty handsomely. So, yeah, I had him make up as many as he could before y'all arrived."
Thank
here's a
you.
big question that I have to ask. In the time that they were gone, have any more of the axolotls woke up?
You guys wouldn't know that, Olin wouldn't know that, and then unless the druid gets to go into his trance to be able to ascend his body to see the world, he can't really tell you that.
Oh, also, have you noticed anything different? He does a little spin.
Oh, Oscar.
Yeah.
That's where I'll work at.
What is that?
I know, right?
That's pretty. That's styling. Damn, you see that, Oscar? That's pretty nice.
I think that's the first thing I've ever seen actually fit on him.
The first thing
Second.
ever fit. Oh gosh.
Second thing.
What's the second thing? Because Oscar made him a perfectly tailored jacket that has a little thing that says, "Hi, I'm Oscar."
There's a cape too.
We might as well address the elephant in the room here. What are we going to do?
I thought we were going to go to the nearest town and take care of the axolotl.
Yes, like I said, they go away, they run, we run towards, we fight. or well sleep.
I was gonna say you better hope that those sleep scrolls do not miss, because I'm not looking forward to having to whack something with a key today.
Well, how many do we have? I don't think 3 is enough.
Well,
Huh. You want to go first, Shade?
I've gotten 4.
I got 3.
But neither of you can use them.
Well, now you're just splitting hairs.
I was about to go, no, really? I thought that was evident by the discussion earlier.
Well, then shouldn't you give them to them? And he gestures toward Oscar.
I mean,
Technically, the smart thing to do
I'll sell them to you.
is Dexter. Now is
Okay.
not the time to be bargaining. We are literally in life or death situations here, and you're
Yeah.
worried about money.
Not worried, just, it's on the mind.
What good would money do you if you're dead?
Could pay the ferryman.
Anyway,
All right. So which one of y'all want these scrolls?
I'll take yours, Nexter.
Oh, I mean, all right, drive a hard bargain, sir. And I'll hand them over, but
I promise I won't hit you with a shovel for 3 days.
yeah.
I want to punch him right now because, yeah.
Hey, Brock.
Hmm.
Are you ever gonna untie her? He points at the girl.
By who?
Not quite.
I'm glad you guys made it back safe, by the way.
Oh yeah, Olin. Can you watch her while we go and save the world?
Hold
She's
on.
a feisty one.
If
Aye.
She's trying to chew through your rope over there.
Aye.
Anyway, I'd say the smart thing to do if we're going to go and attack these things would be the 2 spellcasters have their scrolls first, and we keep my 4 as like a backup in case shit goes wrong.
What if you go down? Then those 4 scrolls are useless.
You would say that as if I'm going to go down. I'm not that dumb.
I think the scrolls should be in the hands of somebody who can use them. But first off, she might run away. She's worried about her sister. Could you explain that you plan on helping her? I think it might make her feel better.
Who are you asking to explain this?
Olin.
Oh, Owen, she just kind of smiles. Says, "No worry, no worry. She'll be alive once we take care of the Telexilatls. She'll be alive, and you'll have your sister back. Don't you worry." And I'm gonna do a roll.
Almost an
She
18.
believes her. She believes her. Yep.
Nice. Problem
I
solved.
rolled a 5. So
And the big thing here, Oscar, is how many scrolls do you have?
Oh, I have 3.
And how many did Mexter just hand over?
3.
3.
Had 3.
So see, you both have an even number. Okay. Whole point
that's odd. It's an odd number.
yeah, brain.
The same amount.
I mean, you could technically give a couple of the ones you're carrying over to Oscar. That way, there's still 2 backups.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I would give you each 1 to carry, so that way you would have 4. I'd be still carrying 2 in case we have to make a hasty retreat and rethink a plan. Because have any of you ever tried to fight these things before?
Not specifically.
So for all you know, they could easily spit lava out their mouths and light you on fire to just die.
Alright, with this, the druid is going to look at Oscar and say, "Did the kobold give you anything else, by the way?"
Yeah, he gave me some healing scrolls too.
Can I see them real quick?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So he takes them, He's like reading over them. He goes, good, good. No expense spared. And he adds like 2 more to your already 2 healing scrolls. And he tells you that these are Prayer of Healing. Cast at level 5. So they're the 10-minute cast timer decent ones.
Okay, so they're not bonus action instant, like after
No.
battle.
After battle, or if people are like really, really fucked up, they can be used in battle, but it takes like 10 minutes unless you have Warcaster.
I do not.
And maybe next time you should look into getting something like that. Or if somebody else has Warcaster.
Nope.
Negative.
Well, it doesn't seem that good. Oh, it's second level. Okay, that's why. Each level. Okay, yeah. It's a second level spell. I got it.
Yeah,
But it's
it's a
fifth
second
level,
level,
so it's
but it's a 5th
I see.
level scroll. Yes.
Gotcha.
Back to the whole plan thing. Shade returned over a scroll to Oscar and Rex, I think it was.
Rock.
That was the other Brock. Yeah. So
It's like rock, but with a B in the front of it.
so you both get 1 scroll from me.
Okay, well, I already have 3, and Oscar has none, so I'm gonna give this one to Oscar.
I'm also going to give one to Oscar.
Okay, so now think about it. You each have 3, and Oscar has 2, correct?
Aye.
Okay.
You gonna hand her 1 more, that way she has 3 as well, and you have the 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys gotta remember, he doesn't fully know everybody's classes, so he doesn't know, like, which
Yeah.
ones of you are full-on casters or not.
And also, I'm trying to think of stuff. So you're all pretty gung ho on trying to put these things to sleep, correct?
Oh yes.
Or kill it quickly, yes.
It's. I think killing's out of the question here.
It's never out of the question.
How are you going to kill something that's a lava?
It's more like a plan B.
Plan B that gets you killed.
So Tuesday.
That's a typical Tuesday for you?
Uh-huh. Or maybe a
And Wednesday
Thursday.
and Thursday.
Yeah. I was thinking Thursday, yeah.
Stayed to be thinking to yourself, why the heck am I with these people?
The druid just kind of looks at you and says, "What's Thursday?
I don't know.
What's Tuesday?"
So, like, each day, every time the sun goes down, it changes. But there's only 7, so it's, like, really weird. You have to count in 7. And it's
Big
like,
question. Why are we wasting our time with this? Didn't we just agree that the lava was on our doorstep?
No.
Technically, it's on your doorstep. We're not from
You're
here.
in the tent with us!
well, I mean, I could also use, like, a 30-minute break to get my forms back. But other than that, I'm only missing, like, 1 spell.
Does a tent have a doorstep?
You know, the folds where you come in, that would be your doorstep.
But it's not a step.
Are you really thinking logic right now when literally a flowing pool of, hey, I'm going to come kill you is coming toward us?
It's how we kill.
Yeah. Another long drink from the flask.
Let's focus, okay? Are we really willing on all of our abilities to put these things to sleep? And if they fail, we're just gonna try not to die and kill these things.
I mean, we've had crazier plans before.
That
Extra,
sums
you
it up.
don't count.
Remember, you can always roll an intelligence, and if you roll high enough, I will give you a question to ask the druid.
Well, you might not believe it, but it is my
Hey,
specialty.
guess what? That's not high enough.
The question was,
Wait,
hi,
so-
are we Oscar?
Wait, so you don't know what week is?
What the
Nope,
crap's
that's
a
the same.
week?
Wrong one. I always forget that.
Well, there's like 7 days, and it's like
Here we go.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh wait, no, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Right. Because Max rolled higher than all y'all.
Hi, I'm smart.
For once.
Nah, it's like
Dexter,
3.
your question that you can ask the druid is, are you going to be able to help us at all? Whether it be heals and or sleep spells and or anything else.
Possibly a lava barrier.
Would you be able to assist us in any way?
Assist you in battle?
Yes. In battle, healing, sleeping, help him go to sleep, maybe escape route. Just any kind of help would be very appreciated.
I'm sure I can toss heals on you guys from time to time.
Okay, okay.
They will be random and sporadic, and whatever DM decides to cast will be casted. But yeah,
Huh?
he says he can help with
I know.
with heals every once in a while, but other than that, he will be using most of his power to conceal the
Alexa.
Telex.
Okay.
He
Well, better
cast
than
meowing
nothing.
at me. Alright, and our such a good save, but not a roll. Now Shay, your question you can ask is there any way or anything that will protect y'all from the lava and or things melting when it gets close to lava?
Here's what I have to ask. Is there anything possible at all that would be able to not melt from the lava or we could use to save us from it?
He tells you that blades forged from magma are a really good option. Or, he says your keyblade will not melt.
It's forged from magma, you say?
Yes. So if you use the
So,
magma to forge the weapon, it cannot melt.
okay, so
Noted.
who all has mag swords right now or something like that?
Currently?
I have a
Wait.
question. Hey, wait, Brock,
Hmm.
can you take me out of magma?
You specifically know something like you, yes.
I was gonna say that would take a lot of magma.
Oh,
What
that's
about
not a problem.
what about just like an armor suit that would encase him?
Probably.
I don't know.
I
Just
I would say depending on how much he can make, the right thing to do would be to make a suit
like slippers.
because it,
Sorry.
Dexter,
Go ahead.
you forget if no one else has a sword made of magma, whose sword is the only one that can do damage?
No,
Possibly Max does. We still haven't checked his new Poke Stick.
oh yeah. There's that. There is that.
Okay, take into account the pokey stick. Who else would be able to do damage to this thing?
I can.
Well, spells would still
Wait,
work.
the moment you say new pokey stick, the druid looks directly at Maxter and says, "What new pokey stick?"
Huh? Oh, I got a weapon.
He
Can I see
hopes.
it?
Yeah. You like bless it or something? I'll pull it out and gently hand it over.
Huh. You just kind of see him like studying the sword.
I want to take notice of this.
And then he looks at Maxter and goes, "This will be no good against its Alexolotl."
No?
No.
Well, fuck.
So with that information, we're back to square one. Who's the only one that can do damage to it?
I still
Rock.
can.
Do you have
Oh,
something
yeah.
made out of magma that we don't know about?
No,
Spells
but I can
still
still
work.
damage fire.
Me and
Okay,
Oscar can still do spells.
let me rephrase this. Who's the only one with a weapon right now that can bonk the thing on the head?
Well,
Technically, Oscar and Mexter could.
It's magical. It's a tree. I still
The
haven't shown you
moment
that.
Each.
the moment you say that, Shade, the druid kind of looks over and says, "There's magma all around us. It'd take you maybe a day's time to forge something out of it."
So in other
Bet.
words, I'm the only one that has a weapon to hurt this thing.
For now.
No, not technically.
Can we stop for like 1 second? Because I have a slight problem with the fact that Shade is kind of just being an asshole to everybody off the bat. Like, it feels like you just keep treating them like they're all stupid. And it's kind of bothering me, if I'm being honest. Because you're coming into a new group and you're immediately making it seem like all of us are dumb.
I don't think he's trying to do that. That's just kind of how he's coming off. But I mean, for
Yeah.
him, okay. So for his character, he is the right hand guy. So like I said, I don't think he's trying to sound like an a-hole. This is kind of how he speaks. It's like you.
And it's also trying to like get the point across that's like you that he Shade knows the groups ran into things before, and she's trying to get them to like think for a second to maybe minimize the risk of them getting hurt.
I mean, we always have that in the back of our mind, but sometimes you just gotta do it.
I understand that. But at the same time, you keep doing the whole like, how are you guys still alive, and face palming and stuff at Mexter, and it's just feels like it's pretty much just thinking they're all stupid and you have to come in and be a fucking savior for them. So it's just like, it's just irking me a bit, because also like, I don't know you. So your character coming in and that's all I'm hearing is it feels like you're just like trashing them is just making me kind of annoyed.
And I understand that, but it's like kind of coming from her perspective, it's like they haven't really given her much in a way to work with, in a way of not death kind of thing.
Just gotta let us prove ourselves.
It's one of
They have to.
those, once everything happens, I'm pretty sure everything will calm down. It's just right now is
Once
getting
Shade
you
knows
guys it's
how.
getting you guys used to each other first. And then once you guys battle, I think Shade's character will calm down. It's one of those things you have to push forward in the campaigns. We've kind of been sitting in this spot for a little while, just kind of, you know.
I can guarantee once Shade sees how everyone kind of like operates, she'll calm down.
Just things
Okay,
you've heard
I'm
from
just
people.
saying it's like we've been in game for not quite 2 hours yet, and it just from the get-go has kind of felt like you've been trashing us the entire time.
Not the
So
intention.
that's why I'm saying that. It's like to me, it's not gonna make in any way, shape, or form my character want to have anything to do with your character, because all she's seeing is you repeatedly calling the people that she has some attachment to stupid and like treating them like they're dumb. So So I don't know if you're trying to make it to where like they bond a little bit and you're trying to help them. That's the best way to approach it.
That's what she's trying to do, and it's just I was actually gonna have Shade walk away for like a second to try and think things through before all this kind of like happened. Because right now she's kind of still in the mindset of she's trying not to get
I've
everyone
been
killed.
irritated for like the past hour with this. And that's why I was like, I have to say something because if not, I'm
Fine.
just going to get very angry.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's just the whole thing is
See,
like trying
next
to figure
time,
out how to not kill people and everything else is,
all right. So next time, Asuka, if you're annoyed with something, just send me a message, and then I will pull whoever aside and talk to them about it. So that way, you know,
Excuse me.
the immersion isn't lost in the D&D. But yeah,
Okay.
just next time, let me know via message or whatever. Like the moment something starts to irk you, you let me know via message, and I will fix it.
Okay.
anyway.
But yeah, okay. So Shade, you're gonna walk away and just kind of collect yourself and figure out, you know,
Best
what
plan of
you
attack and
think
everything like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, the rest of you guys need to come up with a plan as well. Figure out what you're going to do because either your choices are figure out a way to escape this place or take on the Telexolotls. So these are your two only means of figuring things out, getting through this, getting out of this area, stuff like that. So you guys figure that out. I'm gonna go and use the bathroom real quick. Talk amongst yourselves, figure out what you're gonna do. And then when I get back, I expect you guys to have some sort of plan
Some kind of
because
plan.
the next day is the last day. Like the lava is going to start coming for you guys. It is day 3. So
Dexter,
Yes, bro.
what's your best kind of blade you use?
Huh? Oh, my weapon?
Mm.
Well, it used to be a rapier, but I ended up getting a silvered one. Then I have this.
So you prefer more the one-handed small pokey sticks?
Yeah, because I I'll pull 2 out and do wield. Kind of do the thing.
Right.
Yeah, anything like what is this specifically called? I think it's a simple weapon. Not mistaken. No, rapier. Sorry.
I'll borrow one for a minute.
Huh?
Can I hold one for a while, and I'll be right back.
Aw, gonna hold my
Don't
sword.
worry. You don't have to give me the really nice silver one. Just let me borrow one.
Oh, I am. It's flattering. Can you let me have the moment? Then I'll hand you my rapier. Take care of old
I'm just
Betsy.
gonna head outside real quick.
Hey, where you go? Oh God, I hope he doesn't break that thing. Oh, is that tree really gonna come in handy, Oscar?
Well, I don't think so, because like it's fire, like really hot, and wood burn.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like it'll be useful. And we're just trying to make it go to sleep. And I don't know how a tree would make it go to sleep.
I mean, shade, right? I don't know. I don't know.
So I was just thinking I'd cast this asleep, and then it would fall asleep and win. Yeah.
That does sound like a good plan. Hmm. But like, do we really want to take these things on, or we're just trying to, survive?
Well, I think we should, because if we don't, how are we gonna leave?
True. Like we could do both and survive, right? Is that what you're leaning toward?
Yeah,
Hmm.
we've killed gods before, and this isn't even a god. He said it was a demigod.
While Nexter and Oscar are talking, I would walk over to Oscar and ask her to talk me over where they can't hear me and her.
Huh?
I'm asking Oscar to follow Shade over to a area where they can talk over
Oh, gotcha.
Pulling Asuka aside.
She
Yeah.
stepped out for a little bit.
No.
So,
Okay.
Oscar and Mixer continue on with your shenanigans for a while.
Okay. Yeah, can happen. Later.
I could also try and turn it into a rat.
Oh, that. I mean,
I think if I do that, though, I would have to fly in as a bird and pick it up, or else it would just run into the lava and die, and then turn back.
oh, it wouldn't just, stay died.
No, because it's a different health. When it's a rat,
Oh,
it dies and then goes back to what it was.
so we'd have to try to catch it before it. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, if it's a rat, then it can bite me, but it's not gonna hurt that much.
No, not like, squishing you. All its might in its true form. Yeah, I got
It's not like being breathed on with lava.
you. You're not wrong.
Alright, I'm back, and Brock,
Come back.
at this point in time, you can start work on your pistol.
I think
And
he's
you
doing
have-
something else.
Okay.
Yeah, that only takes 20 minutes. I can do that too.
But you can forge it with the magma and or lava that is
Oh, cool.
surrounding you guys.
Dope.
Ooh. Do I need to roll for that? Or do I need to roll for that?
A 1d100 to see how well you do.
What does it look like you're doing?
Well, when I get the roll, I'll let him explain as I tell you how good or how bad the roll is.
You got this, Graham.
well.
You sound badass.
He flattened it way too much. His thing that should have looked like a gun is not a gun. You might want to try again.
What the fuck?
What? You roll the same on a D100? How do you even?
Not.
That's impressive.
Out of every other option, that's actually kind of shocking.
Hey, at least it wasn't two nat ones. It could have been worse.
Okay, one more time. If you do not get higher,
What if it's
then
a
you're
two?
gonna catch. If it's another two, he's catching the tent on fire. Then.
Oh God, damn
Oh
it!
gosh.
You got this.
Three. Oh my god.
Hold on. Don't count this next one. I just want to see what the fuck's going on here.
Is it the same
I'm
one
saying,
3 times?
the D100 rigged or something?
Okay, so no, it
Oh.
just actually is fucked.
Wait, did you
Oh,
get
well.
the same one again?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was.
But
It
it was
has
still
3
low.
really bad fucking
Oh
rolls.
God, damn it!
Like the first two were twos, and then it was a 3, and then it was a 56. But he literally, you went through so much metal, you destroyed every single one you worked on.
It's a learning process, man. It's all good. Shake it off. Just shake it off.
So what did it look like you were doing?
Well, in this case, most likely just smashing my hands into fire and doing jack shit.
It's like ting ow, ting ow, ting ow.
Pretty much.
That's
Just
all I thought,
imagine the fucking dude
ouch.
from I can't remember what it is. I think Armageddon. This is how we fix things on the Russian space station.
Yeah.
Ouch.
God
Right.
fucking damn it! Why can't I
Just-
fucking make something?
Imagine you have Oscar behind you, like over your shoulder.
What are you doing? Why are you hurting yourself?
Because I can't have anything nice. I've made you and the pincushion nice things, but I can't have anything nice.
Gotta focus, man.
Oh shit. And then I'm just gonna angrily give Oscar his brand new magma fucking staff.
Well, this is kind of cool, I guess. I already have one though.
Aye, but this one you can bonk things that are made of magma with it.
Oh, what if we had like, wait, what are those things that you wear on your bottom of your
What?
what are they? Shoes?
The druid looks down and goes, "What are shoes?"
But like,
Well,
what if
just-
they were magma shoes?
That sounds awfully hot and painful.
But I mean, this isn't hot eagle stuff. Well, I mean, it is a little, but it doesn't hurt.
Not a point, but I don't have the ability to make anything else right now.
Well then. Good try, you know.
With
should know next time.
this point, Mexter, I'm moving you down to the violation chamber because the druid is going to pull you aside
Who?
about your
Who?
weapon.
Who? Who?
You.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich
All right.
County. I play it
So,
straight up, yo.
You.
I
Druid
didn't.
looks at you and says, "Do you know what you have here?"
I didn't do it. No, I have no idea. I was just doing my thing, and it appeared there, and my bag got heavier, and I had to look, and then that was it. Excuse me.
This is something forged with dark energy.
Oh, that bad?
Yes, it means it came from the Talaxolotls. Do you care to explain?
Did it really?
Yes. They're the only ones in this world that give off dark energy. They're the only ones with access to it. This sword gives off dark energy.
Well, that's weird. Are we
Can
here
you
to?
explain?
Like I said, it appeared in my bag.
I'm not gonna fault you, buddy.
Hmm?
Have they tried to recruit you? Because if they have, we can use that to our advantage.
Um, you know, they actually have,
Oh, well, that's good to know.
but it was before the sword.
The reason why I say that we can use this
Uh-huh.
is they're waiting for a reply, yes.
How do you know this?
The lava didn't attack you guys. It followed you, but it didn't attack you. So I only assumed one of you were contacted.
I was hoping they didn't. I was hoping. I was hoping they didn't notice, and they didn't. Did I play it off good?
I don't think any of them realize that something was up, but I figured it out pretty quickly once you said you got a random weapon. And the last person that did that was Shade here.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And
so they go on. Sorry.
they didn't try and recruit him. The gods tried to recruit Shade. He just Shade hasn't come to their power yet. They have a lot to learn about groups and basically partying with, multiple people. So that being said, um with you being the one they were trying to recruit, we can
Uh-huh.
use you in the way that you contact them
Uh-huh.
and get the main one to come here. I can help you guys put that one to sleep, because once that one's out of the picture, then the rest of them will be easy targets.
Okay. So pretty much,
Your bait, yes.
yeah, yeah. To be fair, I'm used to that. It's not the first time.
I figured so. I see how your group treats you.
Yeah. Could you believe it? I used to be the captain of this group at one point.
You poor thing. But that's okay. I care for you, and I
Thanks.
don't want to see you guys die.
Mhm.
So if we can use this to our abilities, you get the main one to meet you somewhere,
Yeah,
and then we all jump on them. We should have it.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, I do my thing when it happens, and then try to get us set up with the big boss guy, the big guy, and then
Yeah.
we ambush him.
Yep. And it
Okay.
sounds, because if you're willing to do that, he will meet you alone somewhere. So he will not have minions to protect him.
Minions, huh? I like the choice word you use there. Sorry, out of character.
Yes.
Because that.
But that being said, you kind of see the druid say, you could be a savior here if you actually do what is asked of you.
Yeah. So like, you'll need to fill everybody in on this, right?
I will tell them that I have a plan and that I'm using you as
Bait. You just said it earlier. Bait.
basically,
Yeah. No.
basically bait.
Okay.
So, but I will not explain to them that they have tried to recruit you. And
Okay.
if
Thank
this
you.
weapon disappears, destroys, or whatever, once we get everything said and done,
Hmm.
I will forge you a new one.
Oh. Okay. I like that idea. Can I ask you only one thing?
What's that?
Whenever you talk to them and they ask, I volunteered for this.
Of course, of course. If that what makes you feel better in the morning, definitely.
I'll just smile and nod. Keep nodding like, yeah.
Ah, all right, Hero Mexter. All right, I'm gonna move you back up,
Don't. It's gonna do the
and
thing.
yep,
No, don't.
yep, doing it.
I
I
am
am
the
the
Mac
Mac
Daddy
Daddy
of
of
Heimlich
Heimlich
County.
County. I play it straight
Straight
up,
up, yo.
yo.
Straight up. What's up, guys?
Yeah, straight up, yeah.
Okay then.
All right. So with that, you watch as the druid and Mexter walk back in. You see the druid reach out and shake Mexter's hand, and he turns toward the rest of you and says, "We have a plan. Me and Mexter have devised a idea that could possibly work. I will be the ringleader in this. Mexter is going to be the bait, and we have advantage here."
I just want to smile and nod as he's saying all this.
Okay, so what do I do?
You will be standing there in the background with me as Mexter goes in. He is going to do a little ritual, and you guys will see a Telexolotl appear. The moment that Telexolotl appears, that is when we all attack.
Shay would walk back to the group.
Wait,
What's
attack
going
or
on?
put
Did
it
I
to
miss?
sleep?
Attack would be put it to sleep, yes. You are technically casting a spell, therefore it is an attack.
Oh, okay.
Did I miss something while I was off collecting myself?
Ah, yes, Shade. We have devised a plan with the brains of me, the wonderful, amazing god druid here, And Mixture here, believe it or not,
So,
we have devised a plan. He is going to be our bait.
yep.
And I kind of need all of you on board with this.
What do you mean by bait? Like, that seems.
That is between me and Mexter.
Continue smiling.
I suddenly have an uneasy feeling about this.
You are dealing with a god here. I am druid. I am a god. I'm pretty much protecting each one of you. So this is a plan that I have come up with, and then we are using Mexter as bait.
Don't worry, Baxter. If you die, I will bring you back.
It's okay. I'm doing the thing again, guys.
My first thing would be, what are the chances of survival with this? Have those been calculated at all?
100%, because I will bring him back.
I was meaning for everyone else, Oscar.
You kind of see the druid smile and say, I'm going to be there. It would be hard for you guys to die if I am the one devising the plan.
Fair, fair.
You just trust him. I think he knows what he's doing.
And if you're that worried, we can he hands some bones over to Oscar and say, don't you have a spell that you can use?
Yeah, are these, yes, dice? Yes. Hold on 1 second.
He like scrolls through his spell book.
This one right here. Okay. Wait, are we doing this in the next 30 minutes?
It is whenever you guys are ready to move out and do so. So
Well, with the spell, it has to be in the next 30 minutes.
I think we're going to start it in the next 30 minutes, so that's that we're doing it, right?
yeah, technically be started because it's going on 3 here soon, and my voice is not doing well right now. So
Okay, so this is a thing. We're doing this. Yep.
Yep.
It's the best, I
Okay.
think the best plan we got.
All right.
Stick to it.
Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Rolls the dice.
you see a bright light. You are not getting any type of bad vibes from this. It seems to work out in everybody's favor.
Whoa! You see that?
Points at it.
What, Oscar? Tell us. Enlighten us, please.
Well,
us
it's
in.
like, because I've never seen this before. It's like, okay,
What?
so it's like perfect alignment. It's like it's meant to be.
Like something good's actually going to happen?
Yeah, because it's like the best option, like the best outcome. It's gonna be good.
As long as we do it for the next 30 minutes.
Let me start it in the next 30 minutes.
Well, yeah.
And like just to you, Shade, you're basically seeing Oscar look at a few bones on the ground.
You're somehow seeing a good outcome from looking at bones?
Well, yeah, it's the way that you read them. And also I got visions.
Okay. This is just giving the best possible outcome, right? There's no sideballs that can happen, anything like that.
It says it's going to be good. And it's not wrong. Unless we want to try it again, then it could be wrong. But we didn't. So
I like the first one.
yeah, same.
I mean, good's better than nothing, but I still. We can plan like every possible scenario, and I've seen this happen every scenario, and something still happens. So I just say be cautious about it.
Well, we got to do something. And this is something better
Well,
than nothing, right?
If something changes in the next 30 minutes, then it might not be good. So you're right about that. But we just have to commit now. We know it'll be good. So let's go. Do it now.
Yep.
I'm gonna give Mexer his new magma rapier real quick, and
Ooh, this thing's nice. Thanks, Brock. I really appreciate that,
pleasure.
brother. Means a lot.
Be careful. Don't stab yourself.
I can't promise that, but it means a lot.
Well, I guess if we're gonna do this, better late than never, I guess.
All right. With that, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it right here because it is like 2:42. Um, we are going straight into battle next session. So, there'll be some rolls done at the beginning, so that way everyone, you know, understands what's happening, what's about to go on. I will let the casters in on plans as soon as we come back. So Oscar, Brock, and Oscar, all three of you will be pulled to the side, and the droid is going to talk to you personally. And then on top of that, Shade and Mexter, you guys are going to be the front liners.
Hey, okay.
So, first Mexter's gonna go in, and then later on, when things start to happen, that's when Shade's gonna go in.
Okay.
But for right now, that is the plan: is Mexter in first, then afterward, when things start, Shade will go in.
Okay.
But all right. So
Sounds
that
good
being
to me.
said, um, I hope to see everybody next session, and that there are no hard feelings. Oscar, if you need to chit chat with me a little bit later, let me know. But
I
yeah.
don't think she's returned yet, actually. Or
Nope.
no, she hasn't. Never mind.
I'm okay. I just had to go outside for a while.
All right. We will make
Understand.
sure that it doesn't happen again, because I want everybody to feel comfortable in playing. It's just, you know, like I said, I also sent you a message about it as well. You can read that a little bit later if you want. But yeah, if something ever bothers you guys or something annoys you, please send me a message before it gets to the point of no return. So don't let it go on. You send me a message. I do not want to see anybody upset about anything. This is D&D. This is supposed to be a happy time. You're supposed to have fun. So if you're not having fun, I have to know so I can fix the problem. Because I love you guys, and I don't want you guys to go bye-byes. We
Aw.
lose too many people. But
I
yeah,
was gonna say if before Asuka went away, I was gonna have Shay talk to her and be like, how did she actually meet the people, and like what is the bond that Asuka has with everyone else? Trying to learn more about the dynamic of everyone.
yeah, I think it's just the fact that you kind of got thrown into like a big battle right now. Once everything's said and done and things are better, I think you guys will have a better chance of just sitting down and like talking and getting to know each other. It's just I did kind of just throw Shade into like a big battle, and he's put there because of certain issues that happened. Like he's kind of what saved
Ow.
everybody in a way, because I mean, it basically it was him and like Xander both hoping you guys would survive. So, but yeah, it was me throwing him in during a battle is kind of why everything went the way it did. So I'm
Doesn't
trying to
help that I've
fix
been
it
nervous
now.
about it all day too.
Oh, don't be nervous. It just know anything that
Sorry.
you do in D&D as your character can always cause repercussions. So if somebody doesn't like you, it doesn't mean that, you can't play. It just means that that person's going to be less likely to trust you or do stuff in the future with you. So that it's how you play your character is how everybody else is going to see your character. And that was something, because I was extremely sick, I did not get to sit there and explain that kind of stuff to you. I'm doing it now, a little too late, but yeah, anything that you do in character is going to affect everything else. So,
Yeah. I'm bait again, guys. How you feel about that?
What is today? Wednesday? Thursday?
Saturday? Oh, what?
I was sitting here like, why are they? When are they asking this?
I'm just saying that it's another.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about being bait again?
I just hope I'm tenderized right this time. I gotta get a marinade going on, you know?
All I can say is I hope this plan works out in the best way that everyone doesn't die.
That's the plan.
I mean, we have a god on our side now, and the bones said it's perfect. So, what more do you want?
A divine blessing or something.
That's, I mean, essentially what we just got is like, because it's divination is the spell. So, essentially, we just got a message from God saying that we will be successful.
Hey, you guys, you're on the right track. Keep on going.
But also, it's from the perspective of your character. Like your character just sees Oscar, this weird character, this weird robot, who's looking at some bones that he threw on the ground.
Yeah, and as the backstory has been told, because Shade's only been told what has been discussed, she's like, I have a feeling that this might not end well.
It's also like, what's your character's understanding of magic? How much do they know, and like what do they believe about the situation?
Considering the fact the only magic they've seen is the Keyblade, they don't believe much.
Ah, fair. Yeah, that was a good run, guys. All right. Well, till next time, take it easy.